Hey guys, 7WWE Rocks here. Thank you so much for joining me on Saturday Night's Kickout episode 45. And I'm going to be reviewing Beast in the East, the WWE show that was from Tokyo, Japan, airing at like 4 in the morning. I did not watch it at 4 in the morning. As soon as I got up, went downstairs and went to watch it. So that's what I did. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing the regular Saturday Night's Kickout, one, I did a TNA review already on Oh yeah, also if first time on the channel and you don't know what Saturday Night's Kickout is, every Saturday I just talk about all wrestling that happened, the week before, Raw, NXT, TNA, PWG, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, and more. So that's what I do on Saturdays. But I already did a TNA review. Go check it out on WWE TNA 1152, his channel. Me and a few buddies did it, the review already. And, Raw, you don't really need to review because so many people review it already. And I don't know. And I miss Lucha Underground as well. So I didn't watch Lucha Underground. I'm going to have to catch up on it next week or this Wednesday. So, yeah, that's why. And I asked on Twitter, you want me to review Beast in the East? And people said, yeah, definitely. So I'm excited to do it. A good show. I was kind of going into it thinking it was going to be more of a house show type deal, and that's kind of what it was. But a great show nonetheless. Also, I just want to wish all of you a happy 4th of July. And so it's not really nighttime yet, but I didn't want to be making a video while firecrackers were going off left and right. So, yeah, have a happy, safe 4th of July, and don't be too stupid. Don't do anything really dumb. And just be safe and have fun. I mean, most importantly, with your friends and family. So let's get right into this Beast in the East review live from Tokyo, Japan, exclusively on the WWE Network, self-plug. And so it was Chris Jericho making his big, not return, but, on the network. We haven't seen him in a while. So Chris Jericho was going to be taking on the new sensation. I hate that gimmick. I say the man that gravity forgot. Neville, about to say Adrian Neville. But yeah, first match. There's only 5 matches on the card. I heard on Twitter and Wikipedia and stuff that 2 matches took place before the show. It was Cesaro versus Diego. I think Cesaro made him tap out or something. And then New Day versus Lucha Dragons. And the Lucha Dragons did win that match. So 2 pre-show matches. And kicked off with Jericho versus Neville. So that was a really good way to start it. And a good match. From the start, it was just like chain grapples and just trying to feel out your opponent, and not really slow, but just they're going back and forth, doing chain combos and grapples and stuff. And then it started to pick up. Basically, Neville tried to go for an outside move, and Jericho scuffed him, just clotheslined him. And then he did the thing where Neville's on the apron, Jericho jumps on the rope and kicks him, and he fell off. So Jericho was in control for a while. And they hit out a lot of cool spots. Jericho hit the lion salt, which was really cool to see. Neville doing his, regular offense. I love the Japanese crowd because anytime Neville would go up to the top rope, he doesn't go through the ring ropes and then on top. He just jumps up on top. They would not freak out, but they'd be really impressed by that. And you could tell they really appreciated that. And anytime he would do like a backflip to the apron to, do a high spot, they would get really excited. So that was really cool to see. So the Japanese crowd was really good. I really enjoyed that. And one of the big spots, Neville he went for Red Arrow a few times. He did that awesome spot where Jericho's on the outside. He runs up, jumps, does like a twist in the air, midair, backflip, lands on him. So that was a really cool spot he did. And one of the really cool spots was Neville ran at Jericho. Jericho looked like he was doing a pop-up powerbomb, I thought. But he caught him in midair, and Neville tried to reverse it with the Hurricane Rana, and that led to Jericho putting him in the walls to Jericho. And looked like it was all over, but Neville got out of it, sure enough. And then he had some offense. He had some super kicks, a lot of super kicks on the show, especially. Neville, the finish was Neville went for the Red Arrow, and he went for the Red Arrow, and it looked like he hit it. Like I swore he did, but Jericho got his knees up and then put him in the Sorry, I'm remembering one spot that I need to go backwards. So one of the really cool spots was Neville was on the ring apron, jumped in off the top rope and was flying at Jericho. Jericho caught him in the code breaker, which was really, really cool. Like they showed it in slow motion after the match. and it looked really good. Like, it just looked pristine, right, the knees to the face easily. It didn't look like they messed up, or you know how sometimes the finishes aren't hit perfectly and it looks kind of strange, but no, hit them dead on, awesome spot. But towards the finish, let me get back to the finish. Neville hits the red arrow, looks like he hits it, but Jericho gets his knees up, put him in the lion tamer, you know, the knee to the, it's not like just the regular wall Jericho, it's like the knee to the head, and so Neville tapped out. So I was disappointed Neville didn't get the win, but Jericho was really, really over with the Japanese crowd. So I feel like they didn't want to have just the new guy, you know, Neville, not, I say new guy, the, you know, up-and-comer, I guess, win against Jericho. I guess they wanted to have the guy over with the crowd, Jericho. And so I was disappointed. I think if this match did ever happen, you know, in the States, I think Neville would end up getting the win. But Jericho did get the win, and the crowd seemed really into it. And it was a dang good opener. Like, definitely check out this match. There's 3 matches I think you guys should check out. This one, Brock versus Kofi, which I'll get to why when I review it. And then the main event sucked, in all honesty. Balor versus Owens. Those 3 matches I would check out. But Jericho Neville, really good match. Like, really good opener. And yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. So moving on, for the Divas Championship, I thought Naomi was supposed to be in this match, but I guess Tamina filled her place or something. So it was Paige versus Tamina versus, of course, the champ, Nikki Bella, with her title on the line. Now, at the start of this match, they just, like, it was, I don't know, like botching, but it was just, like, delayed hit reactions. And then, like, there was one spot where I swear Paige punches Nikki, like, in the side, and she just stands there for a few seconds and then just falls on the floor. And I was like, come on. So, kind of, like, it seemed like they were just, I don't know, didn't really, it's like a regular Divas match, basically. But it seemed like they didn't know really what to do and, like, how to respond to certain moves. But, some of the spots, like, it was just Tamina being the powerhouse. Paige with the knee strikes were brutal, I thought. There's one where Nikki's in the corner and Paige gets up on, you know, like, on top to, like, punch her, but instead just knees her in the face. And did that repeatedly. That was cool. So, basically, Nikki and Paige teamed up. They suplexed Tamina, both of them, and then they did a double drop kick to Tamina. So, she was out of the ring. So, it was kind of them teaming up to versus Tamina for a while. And then, but it was every girl for themselves and the whole thing. But they did the Tower of Doom spot where Nikki went to suplex Paige, and Tamina came out and powerbombed them. So it's just, the Tower of Doom spot's cool and all, but they do it every Divas match with multiple people. The triple threats all the time. They do that every single time, and it gets old. Now I'm not saying like, you know, what they do isn't going to hurt them or whatever, because obviously it does hurt them, but I just feel like they do it way too much, and it's getting old really fast. So, and it feels like, oh, big Divas match, do the Tower of Doom spot. Oh, the fans are going to love it. If we see that every single freaking Divas match, we're not going to like it. So, and then the finish, I'm just going to skip to the finish. Yeah, the finish, Nikki Bella, or Paige was off to the side. Nikki Bella elbowed Tamina in the face and won. You heard me right. She literally elbowed her in the face. I'm not talking like bionic elbow or freaking Bad News Barrett elbow. She just ran up to her, elbowed her in the face, and got the 1, 2, 3. So she has used that finish. Like, I like it when Brie, like, I'm fine with it when, like, Brie distracts the person and then they turn around and Nikki elbows her, gets the 1, 2, 3. So technically the distraction cost the person the match. But Brie wasn't in this match at all. She never just came, she didn't come out, she didn't distract, whatever. So a regular just elbow to the face, 1, 2, 3 seemed really strange, and just, I don't get why I didn't do just the regular rack attack thing, but an elbow to the face, seriously. They were throwing elbows the entire match, and then freaking Nikki Bella's got like Terminator elbow or something, but I don't know. It was an okay match. Not really that great, to be honest. And next match, Brock Lesnar, the whole thing. Brock Lesnar, Beast in the East versus Kofi Kingston. This match was pretty funny. And it was just hilarious. It was exactly what, you know, I and the WWE Universe expected. Just pure freaking domination. Brock Lesnar, match starts. Kofi just runs around the ring. He's just scared of Brock. He's running around. And Brock slides into the ring after him. And then Kofi gets a few hits, not doing absolutely nothing to Brock. Brock goes for a German suplex. And it was cool. Kofi, like, jumped up on the top rope, went for, like, a kick, and Brock just catches him. Flips him into a German suplex position, goes to it, and Kofi lands on his feet, which is really cool. and just did some drop kicks, kick to the face, nothing. Brock is no-selling all of these hits, which was pretty funny. She's absolutely doing nothing to Brock Lesnar to hurt him at all. Brock Lesnar then just hits a German suplex, and it looked like it just broke Kofi's neck. It looked like it killed him. And picks him up, does another German suplex, and the Japanese fans actually started chanting Kofi like he had a chance, which I thought was pretty funny. And Brock started laughing during that, like he thought, you guys actually think he has a chance. I'm going to kill him. So Brock picks him up, F5, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it was a squash match we all expected, but just a funny squash match, and Brock Lesnar at technically a house show, I guess. So that was funny. And Brock wasn't done there. He picks up Kofi, German suplexes him, F5s him, and then the New Day come out. So Kofi gets F5 and German suplex, and New Day is nowhere to be seen. Then finally, when Brock's just hovering over his like dead corpse, the New Day's like, all right, maybe we should help him. So New Day comes out, and Brock picks up Xavier, F5. Freaking Biggie Langston goes from clothesline, F5. So Brock Lesnar F5s all 3 New Day members, and it was funny. It was a good, good spot. Not spot, but a good match. Like, if that's a squash match, if we're gonna get a squash match, that's the best squash match I want to see. So, yeah, it was a funny match. Definitely check it out too, because it's just pretty funny. Kofi's funeral is probably gonna be tomorrow. So, yeah, next match: Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship, and I was really hyped for this match. They did a great promo package for it, which I really enjoyed. And it was like, Finn coming home to Japan where he spent 8 years and built his legacy. So it was good. It wasn't like, there was that one time on NXT they were talking about Finn's, or Hideo, I think, all his accomplishments. And they were like, oh, but that means nothing once you're here. And I'm like, no, it does mean something. So it kind of was good for them to do a promo package showing New Japan Pro Wrestling and all, saying, like, this is the reason why he's here, because doing the fame and legacy he did here in New Japan, that's why he's in the WWE. That's why he's so great and everyone loves him. So that was good. That was like a good nod to New Japan and his backgrounds, because that's, I think, they need to hit on that. Not just, oh, WWE is the only thing in the world. No, there's other companies. And they mentioned his Dragon Gate stuff. Not Dragon, who was for? Neville was the one they mentioned, Dragon Gate. So that was really cool. And, yeah, great promo package. So Finn Balor comes out first with amazing entrance, like always. And it was, like, really cool face paint. Like, not just the regular stuff. It was, like, a different face. Like, the eyes were all white around, and it just looked really cool. And then he had, like, Japanese letters and stuff on his back, and, like, this demon like gargoyle type face on his back, which looked really cool. And that got the crowd pumped as always. Kevin Owens makes his entrance, which was, awesome. He's Kevin Owens. And so since it was a championship match, it was like tradition for them to hand out flowers and stuff. Like these Japanese women would hand out, these, amazing like bushes of flowers and like roses and stuff, I guess. I'm not really familiar with the tradition, so sorry if I'm wrong. But Finn Balor accepted it and, did the bow. Kevin Owens grabs the flowers, like a full bouquet of flowers, and just throws them to the entrance ramp. So that was kind of funny. That got booed easily. And once they're announcing the names, it was like Ring of Honor. They did these streamers. Like, they announced Finn Balor, just parade of streamers all over, which was awesome. Like, a really cool sight to see. And I just love the whole streamer thing. It's awesome. And they announced Kevin Owens, no streamers. Or I think maybe a few. I don't know. And we got underway. So basically it was like as soon as the match starts, Finn Balor just runs at Kevin Owens, does the drop kick in the corner, and Kevin Owens rolls out, and or Finn Balor goes for the coup de grace. I don't know. I always mess that up. I suck at names. Sorry. And Owens rolls out, so he jumps out of the ring, tackles Owens, and it was on the outside for a little while. This might have been later. It might have been during that spot, but Finn Balor throws Owens in the corner with a chair, on the outside, right next to the ring guardrail. So Finn Balor runs, drop kicks right into the guardrail. So that was a really cool spot. I really liked it. He's done it before. He's done it where he did it to A1. They went like through the guardrail. This time it just hit him. Rolls him back to the ring, and it got kind of slow. I don't really want to say slow, but Kevin Owens got in control. So he started doing the whole like, he had Balor in a sitting position on the ground, so he like ran the ropes, like he was acting like he was gonna do something huge, like just kept running. and then he goes behind Balor and just puts them in a chin lock. And it was pretty funny. He's done that spot a lot, but I always love that spot, how he's building up to something great and then chin lock. So he was just playing the crowd, just yelling at them. And one time he was in the chin lock with Finn, and he just screamed, "I hate this country," and everybody in it. So I thought that was really funny. And yeah, just he was getting behind, getting freaking like just getting pissed off by the crowd. The crowd was getting, booing him and stuff. He was just playing that awesome heel role that only Kevin Owens can do, really. And once we got there, Pele kick was hit. Owens did a cannonball. Owens did the, shoulder tackle, miss back body drop, 5-knuckle shuffle. So he did it to 5-knuckle shuffle to a bunch of fans, Japanese fans with Cena merchandise on. He did the 5-knuckle shuffle. And there was one big spot where they had Owens was on the top rope, and Balor was going to suplex him, but then Owens grabbed him where it looked like he was going to do that thing where he's on the top rope and suplexes like a Falcon Arrow type deal. And Balor wasn't able to escape that. Enziguri to the back of the head. And he went for like a Hurricane Rana or something, but Owens picked him up like fireman's carry and did like, what is it called? Like a Green Bay plunge, if anybody knows that, from Mr. Kennedy, like the senton slammed on the guy. So, yeah, he did that. That was a cool spot. Owens went for like a swanton and got just back. Balor got his knees up. So that was cool. Balor hit the like lifting DDT. That's kind of like a reverse DDT. He hit that, which is the freaking Michael Cole popped huge for that. And Balor even hit the Bloody Sunday, which was awesome. Just boom, DDT, like a brainbuster. Freaking awesome spot. Balor hit the coup de grace once during the match and won to kick out. And they were just on the outside for a little bit. And it just seemed like, what are they going to do? This match really heats up. Like, there's a part in it, maybe it was kind of slow. Some people thought it was slow on Twitter. But it really heats up towards the end. So definitely check it out. And then Owens hit the package, like, sidewalk slam thing. Like, it looks like it's about to be a package pile driver, but he flips it into, like, a sidewalk slam or something. So he hit that. He never hit the power bomb. He almost did. Balor, like, jumped over him. And I forget what Balor did. Oh, Balor jumped over him when he went for the power bomb and did the sling blade. So that was a cool spot. And went to the top rope, hit the coup de grace, and got the 1, 2, 3. So that was awesome. Finn Balor is your new NXT champion. So happy. I mean, it was awesome. It was like the homecoming, like Kevin Owens said in the promo, it's not going to be a fairy tale ending, but it kind of was. That guy, so much success in Japan, comes to WWE to freaking conquer it, goes back to Japan and wins the NXT championship there. So it was awesome to see that. And it was a feel-good moment, definitely. So check out that match. Really, really good match. Yeah, I said before, some part might be slow, like in the beginning. Heats up really, really good at the end. And I'm excited to see what Kevin Owens says now. So we'll see what happens. But great match, and all the best to freaking Finn Balor. That's awesome. Congratulations to him. And I wish nothing but the best. And I think he'll be on the main roster soon. Honestly, I didn't even feel like he needed the NXT championship. I feel like he could have gone straight to the main roster, but it seems like those guys that do go to the main roster, they have to get the NXT championship first. So good for him, and that was a really awesome moment. So I love that match, and thank you, WWE, for making it happen, and Kevin Owens. And main event time. Final match, it was Kane and Bad News Barrett versus John Cena and Dolph Ziggler. So people were really crapping on this match, which I can see why. It really was kind of a bad match. It wasn't exciting at all. I personally say, end with Balor and Owens, but it's John Cena, and, they want to end with a John Cena match. So I'm fine with that, I guess. But, yeah, if you've ever been to a house show, it's the dark main event. When the cameras go off, Raw's over, SmackDown's over, whatever. They send out a tag team match for the dark main event, and, all the cameras off. And if you've ever been to that one, it's that. It was basically that, but longer, much longer. It was like family started coming over, so I really wasn't paying attention, so I'm not really going to go to any move set. But basically, John Cena's getting attacked the entire time. Just double teamed, Bad News Barrett, blah, blah, blah. He can't tag in Ziggler. Finally tags in Ziggler, and then it's just reverse. Ziggler is the guy getting beaten, just being, can't make the tag, I'm rushing this. it was like 15, 20 minutes where they're just like sitting there like can't make the tag while Kane and Bad News Barrett are kicking the crap out of them. So that kind of sucked. And then the end just came. Ziggler super kicked Kane, and Cena hit the attitude adjustment. And then Barrett, who was the legal man, gets super kicked, and Cena hits the attitude adjustment. Just gets the 1, 2, 3. So that match really kind of sucked. But it's the main event, and Japanese crowd seemed excited at the end, so that was good. And yeah, you got to end with Cena, I guess, was the WWE, their mindset. So 3 matches on here, yeah, definitely. Brock and Kofi, Neville and Jericho, and Balor versus Owens. I would definitely check out. Skip all the other crap, like in all honesty. But Beast in the East was good, and I'd love to see the WWE do more of this, more from like Madison Square Garden, all around the world when they do shows. I would really like to see this. No, it was 2 hours, but I didn't feel like it was wasted. Maybe the Divas and Cena match, but you know. Next, NXT TakeOver. The next one is going to be the day before SummerSlam. It's going to be in Brooklyn, New York, and it'll be on the network. So that'll be exciting to see how they, it's different. It's not Full Sail University anymore. It's going to be Brooklyn, New York for this time. So I'm excited to see Balor, probably defend his championship against who knows? I don't know. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this Beast in the East review, and hopefully it helped you whether or not you want to watch it or not, and what to watch for. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. So close to 300 subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. So hopefully I hit 300 and then hit the 50th Saturday Night's Kickout, and I'll do a big Q&A or something along those lines. Whatever you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. Have a safe and happy 4th of July, and as always, have a nice day.